So somebody accidentally drove into the house here. We have to take this vinyl siding off, and we're gonna rebuild the box sill and get it weatherproofed, and then we have siding. This is the same color. It's not sun faded like that, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're gonna use the zipper tool here, and we'll probably open it up here because this piece is damaged, so we'll go one higher yet. So. Pop that back in. Now we can get in here and we can take the nails out, and we'll take the damaged pieces out. Let's see what we got going on here. Like you push the wall in right here. Two. To go inside. I-beam.
Oh, that he ran into?
Well, this is it's called a BCI. It's an I-beam.
Oh yeah, George.
So, I'll have to see if we can. This is yeah, unforeseen. That's a 6-inch ductwork there that's broken. I don't know if we can patch that up or not. I didn't bring anything really to do that per se.
So just a quick recap, we got this all opened up. That was crushed, somewhat at least. If we can bend it back, we'll fit it again, but these are toast, so we'll have to get new ones for sure. He actually ran through an I-beam, and he got pretty lucky because he almost hit the pipe. The brunt of the damage was basically from here this way, so he got pretty lucky. Okay, so we got the insulation, or the duct here flexed back in, and we're going to get a piece of flexible ductwork to go from there to here. Now he's going to go inside and try and push this wall back out, so we'll see if that works. Hopefully he can get that wall pushed back out, and once that comes back out, we'll go ahead and fix the ductwork, put all the insulation back in, and we'll be on the uphill side of the downhill side of the project, hopefully, and be wrapping up shortly after that. Patch in everything, and then put the siding back on. I don't know what the inside looks like, if it's got trim there or what's going on, but he's got a 2-pound sledge and some blocking in there. I think he's going to try and use to push the wall out with, so it's coming. So you can see we've pretty much closed the gap now. Pretty good right there.
Did I get it?
Yeah. If you can go a little more in the center, go ahead. Yep, right there, right there, right there.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you can see whatever he had going on inside obviously works. We closed that gap and it's nice and flush now. So, and we can probably even stand to bring this back obviously a little more, but this was the main part. We wanted to get this brought out. We can always push it back.
Okay, so now we're reattaching the subfloor to the bottom of the wall. Now that we've driven the wall back out from inside. Go a little more. Yeah, a little more.
Can't use that.
Yeah. I can't use that because you didn't screw very well.
It's the bit.
We'll get a new bit. It's always the bit's fault. We are going to have to leave and run and get what I think we're going to do is a piece of flex duct, and we'll attach here and we'll bring it up and over now that we got that back together. And of course we'll have to put the insulation back in. The basement's finished, and unfortunately with this other I-beam right here, we wouldn't be able to get to this joint anywhere but here, so we're going to fix it now. Here, there, we can use the bottom of this I-beam for the other part, and then we're going to have to stud that in, and then we'll cut plywood to cap it after that. So we'll go ahead and go run and get 2x4 there to the bottom of the subfloor. Now we're going to build a little wall in between as we, Trent's going to do that as I hook up the ductwork. So now you just lay yourself out a nice wall. You can see we got that pipe back together. I'm going to wrap it in some foil tape too, just because once that pipe's popped loose, it may have a tendency to do it again. So then we'll finish buttoning up that flex duct. Put the insulation back in, and then Trent's laying out for the wall, and we'll build this wall. And we set this back because we have 1/2-inch plywood we're going to put on here. This was damaged. There's no way I could have got in there to put screws in for this. The only thing I had room to do was the flex duct, and we'll finish buttoning this up here in a second. But because it's an all finished basement. Don't cut my flex duct. What? Don't cut my flex duct. Whatever. This is obviously sagged a little bit, so we're going to put one right here. See what that measurement is, and we'll try and keep them all the same, and we'll drive these in and help raise that back up where it needs to be. So start there. You can see I'm just going to go ahead and run tape across the top so that this seam here doesn't come loose at any time. Battery go dead? Alright, so we put some tape on there, keep that seam from pulling loose. Finish this up here now. And he's got the first one in there. That sledge. See how it's moving that wall up perfect. So we get his floor good and level again. Got that all closed up, working again. There was a water line back there. We've got it wrapped in insulation again. It's not ideal. I'm not a fan of that, but we've got it wrapped the best we can. Tucking the insulation back in here. Making sure we're touching the next piece here. It's in before he gets over here.
About right.
Yes, that's perfect.
No, don't.
Ha He doesn't like carpenter's pencils, apparently. This is his backup tool belt, though. and keeps his good one at school, although we've talked about it and he's going to switch them out. He doesn't like being on TV. So we've cut these all the same so that as he drives him over, we're raising that floor back up level where it needs to be. We're basically replacing the damaged I-beam. We left the bottom of the I-beam in place. That'll work. That dog will hunt. Once he gets that one in, I'll go ahead and backfill the insulation in there the rest of the way. It's the day before Thanksgiving, so school's out. So I get extra help today. Perfect. See, your layout was really good. So we need some shorter screws for that. And you want to use the longer ones for it.
I can just use one.
All right, let's do that then. We're going to put some felt paper over the areas that we patched, just because there's that duct there and the water line. This is kind of facing south, so it's not seeing a whole lot of weather, but I mean, really the whole house should have been wrapped, but we obviously can't do that, but the areas that we fixed, we can make sure and do that right anyways. See, he's finishing up. We've had this bucket of button caps for almost 20 years now. Okay, so there it is, all patched back together, insulated, ductwork repaired, wall pushed out, re-supported. This whole project's going to be just under $1,000. I know there was a lot more that we probably could have done, but this is what the homeowner wanted, and so that's what they get.